If you would like to participate and to try out my new weight loss method, then just give me a brief comment here on YouTube and send the following information about you. Your first name, your age, your sex, your height, your current weight, the date you plan to start with this detox method, and how long you plan to participate. Choose between 3, 6 or 12 months. Optionally, you can send me to my private email a full body picture of you in swimwear from the front and from the side, or you can keep it for your own records for later to see how much weight you lost. You can also tell me and let me know which synthetic materials, plastics, chemicals and toxins you plan to phase out, you are minimizing or you're abandoning altogether. And also tell me which synthetic products you absolutely cannot live without. I have to give you some additional information. You should have at least 10% overweight, meaning you must be 10% heavier than your ideal body weight. And the other thing is, please do not go on a diet while participating. To the contrary, you should keep on eating normally, no matter what you eat or how much you eat. Because only that way you can check whether that is really the culprit, the toxins and the chemicals in all these plastics and synthetic products. Now, in order to calculate your ideal body weight, you must do the following. Note your body height in centimeters. Then remove the first digit. Then subtract 10% from the rest. And there you go. This is your ideal body weight in kilograms. For example, if your body height is 107 centimeters, the calculation should look like follows. You write down 170 centimeters in that case. Then you subtract the first digit. From the rest, you subtract 10%. 10% of 70 are 7. And then you subtract the 7 from the rest. And then you arrive at 63 kilograms. That means your ideal body weight with 170 centimeters of body height should be 63 kilograms. According to this calculation, my body height of 183 centimeters, with that body height, I should have an ideal body weight of 74.7 kilograms. But although I already lost 18 kilograms in the past 6 months, which successfully dropped my weight to 78 kilograms, I still look rather overweight, and I really cannot imagine that with just 3 more kilograms to go, I will look my ideal weight. In my opinion, I probably will have to lose another 8 to 10 kilograms in order to look slim and healthy. And that probably means that you cannot count fully on this method of calculation. But it does give you a kind of clue or reference point about what your ideal body weight might be. If you participate and try out my weight loss method through detoxification, I would like to hear from you. Just leave a comment here on YouTube and send me an email and share your experiences with all of us. Since this method worked so well for me, I'm absolutely convinced that it will work for you too. Just one more thing, you should stick with this method for at least 3 months. Even better would of course be 6 months, but that's up to you. I would like to do an interview with you. With 10 of the most intriguing success stories from you, I will do a TV interview for a European talk show. Plus, with the 25 most interesting of your contributions, I also plan to do a broadcast for a popular radio station. So, if you like to participate and to be interviewed for one of these programs, please let me know. And here comes my before, after, before story. When I was working as a fashion model, I had the same body height as now. 183 centimeters, but I only weighed 56 kilograms. That looked gorgeous, but it was definitely underweight for someone being so tall. That you can imagine what I looked like. Here are a few pictures from the time when I was in the middle of my modeling career. First, one of my set cards. I hope you can see this and it doesn't reflect too much. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Actually, whoops. All right, there you go. It's a portrait on the left side, and those are my legs on the right side, and you can see they're really long and trim and slim. And also my face on the left side, the portrait photo is really a slim face, not the puffy cheeks, the chubby cheeks that I have now. And here I'm sitting on the balcony of a hotel for a production of glamorous evening wear. And you see, I was very often booked for my slim legs, and it was a gorgeous dress. And of course, I had a narrow waist and a small face, so it really looked beautiful. And I wouldn't be able even today, with my weight loss of 18 kilograms, I wouldn't be able to do that. I still have a pretty pretty chubby thighs. So anyway, and here on the left hand side you can just see my legs. I was doing a production for a very expensive stocking producer, and it really looked beautiful. And on the right hand side it was an advertisement for a women's magazine for skin cosmetics, for leg cosmetics. And that was also very nice picture, very nice production. These pictures were done for a fitness shooting, and as you can see, I got my natural hair color again, like a ash blonde. And what you also can see is how thin and really a bit underweight I actually was. I mean, it looked gorgeous, but it definitely was thin. But that was the name of the game, and that was the reason why I was booked, and continuously booked for my trim, tall and slender body. I practically fitted in anything that was narrow. With the length I sometimes had a little problems, as you can imagine, because I was so tall, but it worked out well. And I have two more of those pictures, one from the side to demonstrate better. There's almost no belly, and a really a small butt, and trim thighs, long legs. And here again I was doing some yoga exercises. It was actually for a cover of a fitness DVD. So now you get a good impression what I was looking like before. Okay, now we come to the after. The after didn't look so glamorous. Within about 8 years, almost 10 actually, I gained 40 kilograms, 40 kilograms, and I reached a body weight of 96 kilograms. Unfortunately, no diet really worked for me in the long run. Quite to the contrary. Not only did I yo-yo back to my original weight in no time, but I even gained some extra weight on top of that. It was so frustrating. But what do I tell you? You know as well as I do how that feels. Then I decided to do some inquiry and research. Exactly a year ago, in November 2009, I really had enough. I started an extensive research project to get to the bottom of this and hoped to find out what might be the reason for my stubborn weight problems. What truly caught my attention were the breathtakingly high numbers of overweight people in almost every industrialized nation on this planet, from babies to toddlers to kids to teenagers and young adults as well as middle-aged people. So what on earth was happening here? The whole thing almost looked like an epidemic to me. About 10 to 15 years ago, we did not have that many people gaining weight so rapidly and struggling so much to get rid of it. Was this really just because we are consuming more calories nowadays? We make unhealthy food choices, or because of our increasing physical inactivity? Or are possibly these many chemicals and toxins in synthetic materials and plastics responsible for this worldwide explosive gain in body weight? I wanted to find out whether this might be the reason for my overweight and my beginning obesity. So I started a field test with myself to check if my suspicions were valid. So, exactly 6 months ago, at the end of May 2010, I began a fast-acting and effective detox program, and I was finally moving back to before. By eliminating as many synthetic materials and plastics in my life as I could, and giving my body detoxifying sweat treatments on a regular basis, I reduced most of the chemicals and the toxins in my tissue to very low levels. And guess what? It did work. And it worked just like this. Without dieting, without starving myself, without suffering, did I manage to shed 3 kilograms per month with this method until I lost a total of 18 kilograms. At the end of November 2010, I had reduced my body weight to 78 kilograms. Because of these very surprising results and my amazing success, I will continue with my detox program for the next 6 months. Because I still have a chubby face and something like a medium-sized spare tire around my waist. I would guess it's about 8 to 10 kilograms heavy, which I would love to get rid of. Do you want to try this yourself? Then come on and join me. Let's do it together. And here are the media links I promised you. The first one you will find on YouTube, and if you punch in the search words 1 minute toxins and weight, you will see what my doctor says, Dr. Hans Grin. And it's very interesting to hear the comment from a medical professional, so you should check it out, definitely. The second one is called Are Plastics Making Us Fat? Very interesting. The third one is also called Are Plastics Making Us Fat? It's the actual original article which appeared in the Wall Street Journal, but you have to subscribe to it. They just give you a little paragraph, and if you really want to read the whole article, or basically the most important contents of this article, you just choose the second suggestion, Are Plastics Making Us Fat? From NCPA. Number 4, Born to be Big, a comment in Newsweek, also very interesting. Number 5 tells you why chemicals in plastics could be making you fat. Number 6 is really funny. It's you can also find it on YouTube, and I had to laugh a lot. You gotta see this, okay? You just click it and check it out and see for yourself. It is, how can I say, it's a comedy production about the whole toxic chemicals lobby. And that's what it actually is named, Toxic Chemicals Lobby, exclusive leaked footage. The number 7 is a little bit more serious again, a lot of information regarding phthalates, those softeners, which are chemicals which are in all the plastics and synthetic materials. Very serious. From Environment, California. And very important, especially for parents, but for everyone else as well. Another softener called BPA, bisphenol A, and the title reads, Canada bans BPA from baby bottles, and it appeared in the Washington Post. So check this out if you're curious, and figure for yourself whether there is something to my theory.